Barely 48 hours after another herdsman attack, see what Osinbajo said that has triggered reaction. Hello, my wonderful people. Professor Yemi Osinbajo is the vice president of the country, and many Nigerians are not particularly very happy with him. Not because he does not have the ability to lead the country well, but his constant silence, not really speaking affirmatively with regards to what is on ground, condemning evil practices being committed in this present administration because his second to President Muhammadu Buhari has come under serious scrutiny and questions by many Nigerians who feel he should have done more. What is going on? Barely 48 hours after a herdsman attack, because they've changed Fulani herdsmen now, they've changed them to bandits. They're actually Fulani herdsmen, okay? What he said has really triggered a lot of reactions by Nigerians who are not very, quite there with it. Let's get all the details. Barely 48 hours after another herdsman attack, see what Osinbajo said that triggered reactions. It is no longer news that a lot of terrible incident has been happening around the country, especially when what is happening in different areas, the conflict in the north, and also herdsmen, farmer clashes, herdsmen attack on people. According to Daily Post Nigeria, Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo has finally dropped another message to all Nigerians barely 48 hours after another herdsmen attack. In his message, he released to the press this afternoon has drawn massive reactions from Nigerians. Here's what he said. He urged that Nigerians cannot afford another civil war because it will not augur well for the country. As he made this statement as an interactive forum of the All Progressive Congress in Anambra governorship aspirant organized by the state chapter of the APC in Abuja, Nigeria. Daily Post Nigeria also revealed that Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo said political elites must rise up to the challenge by speaking the truth instead of taking sides or being sidelined with the truth and taking action to address the situation currently in the country. He urged the elites and asked them to make a decisive difference by not just words but speaking out to the relevant authority. However, Yemi Osinbajo urged politicians and the elites in the country to always speak up and stand for the interest of the country in the general public. What he has said, my people, this has sparked up a whole lot of reactions, and I'll read a few to you. One person said, "You guy, you never suffer, and I make you dey talk like that. Who be the elites? Not be una be the elites. Talk now." Another person said, "After you have been into the shit hole, now you are now one of them. You are asking some other persons to talk. You are the vice president. Start the talk." Somebody has said, "If you know what people are going through, war is around the corner already." Somebody said, "We're already at war, sir. I don't understand what you are talking about. We are only just recognizing, and you're not asking for help. The number of international people, the number of Nigerians now displaced internationally to other countries like Niger and Benin Republic is already a product of war." Somebody has said, "Must there be war? Can't we just go our separate ways? Why are you talking about war? Oduduwa wants to go. Biafra wants to go. Let's go our separate ways." And that person say, "Oh, God, talk straight. Vice President, stop calling this sectioning a call for war. There is no war there. Let's go our separate ways." And that one says, "The fact remains, they are not being honest. They are being economical with the truth." And I would like to stop there. So people have been reacting, and I've been saying, "Vice President, let the talk start from you. You are supposed to be the vice president. Yes, you are supposed to be the number two citizen. If we want to count this, okay, who is number one? With our democratically elected president, it will be Muhammadu Buhari. After Buhari, who is number two? That will be you. So if you say people should talk, who are the elites exactly? Is it the people that sits around Buhari and they have their confraternity, who we call the cabal, or who exactly are the elites that are not saying the truth? You should know the truth yourself. Why not address Nigerians as it is and say it as it is? People will not like you for it. You don't have to be everybody's cup of tea. Some people likes it, strong. Some will like it very milky. So like a bit of sugar. So don't like sugar. So it cuts across. But guess what? Whatever you stand for and you begin to say, Nigerians will never forget. Nigerians, I tell you, will never forget. And even nature, even God will fight for you. You know what is called the voice of the defenseless? These are people whose voice has been shut down. These are people who can no longer speak. These are people who have now been buried down and told that they cannot do anything. That's what this present administration is gradually telling to Nigerians by the current disposition of their position. They are telling Nigerians that, I'm sorry, but that is what it is. You cannot amount to anything. You cannot do anything about the present predicament. But that's not very correct. That's not very true. We can actually change the course of what is going on. We can change the narrative. Oh, yes, we can. How will it happen? I cannot tell you this is how it will happen, but it will certainly and definitely happen. We will be great again. If Nigeria still remains at one, oh, we will see the difference. If Nigeria does not remain as one, it's fine. We have other nations of the world that has moved on, and there's no cause for alarm. Everybody will now fend for themselves and look out for ways, to be able to make things work for them. Everybody will be able to look out for ways to make things, easy for them and their families. So, it is what it is. You don't have to be together to be able to make that position. No, 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 no. We don't have to be together as one. We don't have to. No way. We can go our separate ways and come back and congregate, and we have what we call like the system. We don't have to stay together as one. Oduduwa wants out, Biafra wants out, and even other smaller groups also want out. For the fact that you've not heard about it does not mean it does not exist, or people do not want it. Oh yes, people want out. It's about time. People are tired of this one Nigeria that is not working. If it was working, I don't think all this agitation and different sectioning would have come up. It became worse when this present administration began to show to Nigerians that they don't care about the people. They don't care about Nigerians, and they don't want to know anything about what's going on with Nigerians. So Nigerians said, really? Okay. To your turn, to Israel. Let's move on. Okay. So that's where we are today. That's why things are the way they are. But for us to move forward, for us to have a difference, for us to be able to say, this is the way forward, things must change. Leave us a comment. Let's hear from you. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Don't forget you have a voice. Let it be heard. Let nobody hold you down. Thank you. Bye for now.